Okay, here's a question. They got to sell the war to America because nobody in America wants this war outside of the Persians, right? And I understand the Persians
are fired up.
They're fired up.
Persians are fired up.
I don't blame them, right? They're talking to their family back there, and they're just like, Jesus Christ, they got to suffer through this horrible fucking regime, and we're in Beverly Hills, and we're driving G-Wagons, and life is sick. So I get that. But the rest of the people in America can't even point out Iran on a map. Like, the average person, do you think knows where the fuck Iran is?
Probably not.
No, not at all.
Watch the Asian nigga, you'll learn.
Pull up a map.
Yeah. Pull up a map. Let's do it. No. Okay, so how does the government propagandize us into a war? Imagine this was before, like, you know, the democratization of information, where like the government could just tell us what to think, and we just kind of believed it. How do they get us into this one?
Well,
what is
the nuke strategy is a classic. I mean, that one's tried and true.
Yeah,
everyone loves the nuke strategy.
They have nukes. They have nukes.
They're about to have nukes.
They're about to have them.
Any minute now.
Yeah. Any minute.
But
even though we
destroyed it.
Yeah, but they're quick at getting it back.
They're so fast, these Persians. They built a nuke out of 4 G-Wagons. They put it together. They built another nuke.
Okay.
Yeah. So we had to.
So they're trying that. I don't think that's working.
But so the Americans aren't really concerned about the Iranian nuke threat. So how else? Why else do we need to go in there?
Radical Islam.
Radical Islam.
They're running around. They're trying to shoot. They hate us.
How about this one?
Oh yes.
How about this one?
Iran has the largest population of Shia.
Yeah.
That makes a huge difference.
That
That's
is
a massive
true.
difference.
That is true.
No, keep going.
That is true.
I'm just trying to drop knowledge on y'all niggas.
No, you were dropping knowledge, and it's very good.
Y'all don't know. Yeah.
All right, we have to sell the American public on this war. Okay, so what is our sale? What is our pitch? How do we get unanimous American support?
Just bend over for Bibi like Trump is doing?
Right. But that's not working on America.
I mean, gays will love it.
That's what's happening. I don't even know if gays support that. They're like, there's way better dick out there.
We're trying to propagandize.
Yeah, we're trying to propagandize.
In the mind.
We're not saying what's actually happening.
Yeah.
We're trying to say, like, how do you sell the war? How about this, okay? What if they go, hey, American people, the only white Super Bowl halftime show just happens to be in Iran.
Fire.
We need to liberate it.
That could work. That could work. Think about that.
Do you think the American people all of a sudden are like, whoa,
Yeah.
we've been wanting this for the last 7 years.
Yes.
We got to go get it.
They got Luke Bryan over there.
Luke Bryan
Yeah, we got to get him back.
is captured. He's in a bunker where they're also making nukes, but that's not the big deal. He's there making the greatest music he's ever made, and he will not be released until the Iranian people are free.
Yes. That might work.
That works on y'all?
That would work a little. Imagine they said, oh, Jay-Z's in the bunker.
Gotta stay.
Iran got Jay-Z.
Iran has Jay-Z.
We're not putting boots on the ground for Jay-Z.
Bro, Ayatollah
He
Khomeini.
lived a long life.
Bro,
He lived a long
picked
life.
dinner with Jay-Z, and it was a trap. It was a ruse.
He said
Come
one
on.
dinner,
Yeah.
and he
picked
got him
dinner
locked
with
out
Jay-Z. He said,
in
come
the
to
bunker.
Tehran, have a kebab.
Yeah, sorry.
And they got him.
No
You
boots,
wouldn't do it.
No boots on the ground.
No boots on the ground for Jay-Z. Who would you put boots on the ground for?
Jay-Z.
My mom. That's it.
All right.
My sister, she can go.
All right, ready?
I love he says, I'm joking.
The Ayatollah. They captured Jay-Z. Nas.
He don't care.
He don't know anymore. Right?
Big Daddy Kane. and your girl. In a crazy, very calculated, pointed, personal attack, okay?
To get you to support them and disseminate this information through AM in the mornings.
Yeah.
Sometimes my girl gotta cover up a little. a little Sharia might not be bad. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
Jokes.
All right. So there's nothing that could get you to support it.
No, absolutely not.
Mark, what about you? Well, not you, but like, how would you propagandize the American people?
I don't know.
Is this the first war of American history where they haven't even bothered to propagandize?
Yeah, they didn't even sell us on it. They try to, but it's like, it's not working. And they're just like, fuck it, we doing it
they
anyway.
Go, we need it.
Yeah.
It's for our safety. And then,
they ran a couple things, which again, predicted by Professor Jung in Trump's speech, where he was basically like, you say that you're a big hero that's going to liberate the people of Iran. Which, I mean, if they're able to get rid of the regime and put in like a much more democratic regime, technically true. But then he said
it's not our responsibility for that, yo.
I mean, fair, good point. But that's what he said. Trump said, like, oh, I'm going to save the people. We're going to stop terror. We're going to stop the funding of terror, da-da-da. He put a bunch of reasons out.
Okay.
And that was like Trump's kind of justification on the back end. But, I mean, do you hate this guy? This guy right here.
Stop trying. Like, guys. Usually it will work.
You Persianed them up a little bit.
Yeah,
It was close. It was close.
Fuck.
I like Letterman too much.
I really don't think there's anything that gets America to support the war.
Of course, we've seen fucking Iraq and Afghanistan. We don't want this shit again.
Yeah, I just don't think, I don't know if there's a single thing that you could get. Now, if they are able to pull it off in a short amount of time, like let's say in 2 weeks, they're able to do it and the people get liberated and there's a new regime in there, I don't know if people like look at it unfavorably. Mm-hmm. But in no way are they going to go, yes, we should continue to do this and we should continue to support it. Americans don't give a fuck. Americans can't fucking afford healthcare. Like, why? They don't care about what's happening in Iran.
But they're trying to control speech already. So I put up a clip about the war.
Yeah.
Instagram is fine. On TikTok, it got taken down.
Did you say you were just being silly or did you try to do that?
I didn't say that. Yeah. But still, it wasn't even, I don't think anything like inflammatory really was said, just like disagreeing with the war, like this, let's stop another stupid war. And they took it down immediately on TikTok and not Instagram.
I heard they're doing that with Epstein stuff too.
Yeah. Like they're trying already.
Interesting.
Yep. It's crazy that they just haven't given they haven't lied at all.
Hey, we want Greenland. Hey, we want the oil in Venezuela. I wonder if they realize they just can't lie anymore. Yeah. I wonder if there's just so many people that have a voice right now that even if they try to lie, it will be debunked immediately.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the media's just too open.
Yeah.
It's just all like out there.
And no one trusts the government anymore.
Yeah, that's
there's
true.
No one defending it.
Yeah.
There is also this like...
If they say they're going for oil, you're almost so skeptical, you're like, they might be going to liberate them and bring democracy. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost working reverse on me. Yeah. I'm like, damn, they're really doing it.
I still want to know, is there any downside if we just say, yo, we're taking Israel?
I mean, yeah.
Is there a downside?
No. Yeah, like, who would be against it?
Well, probably Israel.
Why? If we work as close as we do with them, it's like you could still be a people, do your thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Are you familiar at all with them? Are you familiar at all with them and like the history of the region and what explicitly they want? Their thing?
We'll still call it Israel. It'll still be a Jewish land, but it's just...
Dude, I was backing into like in Germany. He's like, all right, so we put them all in one place.
Yeah,
right?
a ghetto.
And no, we call it Israel.
Oh, yeah, got it.
Yeah, we put up walls and they're just kind of all there.
Al, we've tried this. It's called Boca. And it works really well. People really enjoy it. So they have the American version of it. But there's some that are like, we don't want that. We want our thing over there with, the religious sites and all that kind of stuff.
I think they probably want a right to self-determination.
What if we pulled out all of our support? Would they still want that?
Well, I don't know if our support be able to exist.
That's what I'm saying. What if our support comes with, hey, you're us now?
Yeah.
Then I think they would be on board.
Well, I don't know if they would have a choice.
Nah,
bored.
You don't think so?
Well, that's not. They don't get a choice on that.
Yeah, they would just have to.
Well, they also got nukes, so they might not.
But the thing I would say is like,
let's do it.
But the thing I would say is like, well, what do they got that we want? This is the thing I don't understand with the Iran stuff for us is like, it's like the Venezuela and Greenland shit was at least transactional with like a resource.
Yeah.
Like, we don't know what a fucking rare earth is, but at least you could be like, hey, we need that for our phones. And then we'd be like, I guess we need it for our phones. Like, it seems like there's something important up there.
Rare earth is such a funny...
Son,
what even is that?
What is it?
Yeah.
I asked a girl at the show, I was like, do you know what a rare earth is? And she's like, a rare earth mineral? I go, don't just add a fucking another word. And then we're all just as confused.
Yeah, we're all guessing. We
don't know fucking clue.
It makes the batteries and it makes the chips. And that's what everybody cares about, right?
And we don't know what a chip is. I don't know what NVIDIA is. None of us know what NVIDIA is. It's the most important company in the world. I don't know. Is it in my phone? All they do is they say, it's in your phone. And you go, I need that motherfucker. Don't take it. Take Greenland. Save Taiwan. I just can't fathom we can't move whatever. The thing that I don't understand about Iran is like, what do we get? Like, let's say we liberate the people, which is an incredibly benevolent act, right? To free the people from a horrible regime.
Yeah.
That's great. I don't see America or any country for that matter having this like benevolent history where we're just out there trying to liberate people.
Yes.
Right?
No. Come on.
Well,
we do it.
We do it.
Afghanistan.
You're right.
Iraq.
We spent what?
Honduras, Guatemala.
$20 trillion on Iraq to liberate them from the Taliban, just to give them back to the Taliban.
Exactly.
What a fucking mission that was.
Vietnam. Forgot that one.
That's right.
Yeah.
What did we do for them? Now they just got more mopeds. That's all. The only thing that changed in Vietnam is more mopeds. Okay, so we have this situation with. I just spit right on your forehead. I know.
It was a headshot.
Dude, and your forehead's so hard it didn't even absorb it. Bounced off. I just did it again. Sorry. That's so hard.
It's like a hazing ritual. You guys don't know what's going on right now.
So I guess what it's like they haven't even told us what the thing is in the air, right? Like, do we go in and now we have a deal with Iran and we get half of the oil? Do we get to control where the oil goes? Like they haven't even disclosed what the benefit is to us at all in this situation.
Yeah, I wonder if they just said it outright. If people would be like, all right, I mean, they kind of have, but if Trump was just straight up like, we need the oil. We want to control the oil. We need to control the petrodollar. We don't want China to get it. We're getting rid of these people, and we're going to control the Strait of Hormuz. Then it's like,
honestly, I think it would be more support than it is now.
Yeah,
I don't think it would be unanimous U.S. support, but it would be more support than this like existential nuclear threat, which I just don't think works on Americans anymore.
Yeah.
I just don't get why more people aren't fucking outraged.
This is the crazy thing about Americans is that
no more wars, man.
No, we
This
are.
is
But
bullshit.
everybody is. But like the kind of wild things about Americans is like there'll be countries like that go death to America.
Yeah.
Right? Like Iran is like, we're death to America. And they're actively trying to make a nuclear weapon. And Americans are still like, man, you don't hate us like that. Like, you don't really hate us, bro. Like, you don't really hate. Like, do you think that? I don't even think they hate us like that. Like, the dude is like, we're death to America. I'm like, you don't feel that way, bro.
It's how most dudes feel about lesbians. You know what I mean? They're like, I hate men. You're like, come on.
Come on.
You haven't met me.
The hot
You know
ones.
what I mean?
The hot ones.
You haven't even met your boy. You
The
know
hot
what I'm
ones.
saying?
The more solid ones, you're like, I believe you believe that.
Yeah.
But the hot ones, you're like, come on, who hurt you, man? That is the American arrogance.
Yeah.
Like, we don't think, why would you want to bomb them? What you gonna watch on TV? Like, what are you gonna watch? Like, what is news gonna be without us shaking shit up and making things interesting every day for you? You ever go to another country and they just follow American news?
No.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta
CNN,
tax them for that shit. Like, we need to get a little of the YouTube rights. If you're just covering us all day on your news,
That is crazy. American news is syndicated.
everywhere. So I had Australian news companies reaching out for a comment on some American shit. And I'm like, why? What is going on? Ask me about Street Fighter. Like, why are we asking about how I feel about America and
Did
Australia?
you do it? Did you do
No,
it?
I didn't do that shit.
Oh.
I need my petrodollar, bro. No, but like, yeah, I just think it's like there has to be. I guess Americans, we don't fear it. And that's a good thing. You know, it's been a long time since there's been this major attack on American soil. Like, obviously, we had 9/11. But even 9/11, I think most Americans are like, we might have had some involvement in that.
Well, now.
Now we know. So now you
now
can't
that's
even.
what people say.
Yes, but now you can't even evoke that. But you know what I mean? Like, you can't even evoke that to get us worried about it happening again because we're more worried about our own government doing it.
Yep. Yep.
Right? Like,
Fuck.
so I think it's like you got to be super honest. And if the honest strategy is, I mean, look, the honest strategy, what the internet thinks is like, hey, this is really beneficial for Israel. They seem like the biggest
I
beneficiary.
mean, which it is.
Yeah.
But I think there's probably other things, if I had to guess.
Well, that's, I think what you were saying about like controlling the Strait of Hormuz and controlling oil exports from Iran and being able to, this idea that we're going to like cripple China by having all the oil, it's like, okay, well then how are we going to get fucking video games? Like, how are we going to get jeans? How are we going to get shirt? Like, China and America are so dependent on one another for things that we actually can't cripple them without crippling ourselves.
But it's
Right.
a game of chicken. It's
That's the trade war
who's
shit.
willing to suffer a little
That's
bit
what we're
more.
doing now.
Yeah.
We're trade war.
Exactly. But like it allows us to give some leverage. I think that's what happens. Like if we were to go to like a real hot war with China and we have control of this oil that we let China get
Yep.
freely, all of a sudden we could potentially restrict that. And there is like a leverage play there.
I mean, I think China said something earlier this year in a negotiation with Trump. But again, I mean, this is like one article that I read, so I don't know what exactly is going on. But they basically were like in a negotiation with some trade thing, and they were basically like, we're going to give you no rare earths. And America was like, what? And so the average person was kind of just like a little like blip in an article.
Yeah.
But apparently, according to like this one economist, that is basically like a nuclear option for trade. Like, hey, we're going to cut you off from rare earths. It's basically just like, you guys are done and it's war. And it was a massive thing. And then they were able to like kind of backpedal and like get to an agreement.
Yeah.
But the fact that they pulled that to the American basically like envoys trying to do the trade deal, they were like, oh, so it's like that. That's how you feel. And so that was seen as like an escalating move in the negotiation.
It makes sense. And so we got to control the oil.
So all that to say, it's like, all right, now it's like time to, again, I don't like the conflict. Like, I don't think we need to be in like another war in the Middle East. But I'm trying to understand the rationale. And there's other allies in the region that kind of want it. You know, Saudi Arabia benefits massively,
right? Because the Houthis are sponsored by Iran.
Yeah, they get like to get rid of this terror proxy. They get more control over oil. Like there's advantages, and it seems like it hurts China. Yeah, and if hurting China helps us, it stops a multi-front war. I don't know.
I wonder if Americans can't say it because then it looks like a blatant attack on China. So like the powers that be, like the administration can't basically say, okay, like this is the strategic reason why we're doing this. They can say that why they're doing it for Greenland. They're like, hey, we need these resources because it goes in your fucking phone or whatever. They can say Venezuela for oil. Yeah. But they can't be like, hey, we need to control the oil exports here because China gets 20% of their oil from there. And if it ever push comes to shove, we need to be able to like kind of siphon that shit off. Yeah. That seems like an actual...
Right, it's like a declaration. And like you need some plausible deniability.
Yes. So now they're stuck in between this rock and a hard place where they cannot give us any reason why it benefits us without pissing off China or making that declaration. And then the only reason it looks like we're in there is just because Israel needs it.
Yeah.
Right? And then naturally Americans are furious about it. Right? Because we're like, how the fuck does this benefit me? I can't afford to pay for college. I can't buy a home. I can't pay for health insurance. And we're going to spend billions of dollars on a war in a country I can't even point out on a map. How is this beneficial to me?
Yeah. Yeah. That's how they feel already.
Yeah. As they should.
What if the other GCC countries like get upset at America? Like, yo, why you keep deflecting all these bombs from hitting Israel, but you keep letting us get touched?
Well, I mean, that's what they're going to try to do, basically. It's like,
that's the Iranian strategy, you're saying?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, put enough pressure on the region.
Horizontal escalation, you just put all the allies under pressure to where they just say, hey, let's get a ceasefire. Let's get a deal going. Let's do something.
Because it is kind of fucked up.
Iran to win, they just need to retain power.
Exactly. That's the W. The W isn't maintaining their military might. It's just maintaining power. The regime stays in place. Yeah. And we stated the goal, which was we want regime change. So if we don't get it, we lost.
Yeah. And how would we get it besides boots on the ground? Like, isn't there no way we can get it?
I think what they're hoping is that like the people revolt again.
With no guns?
Well, not even no guns. If I'm the people, it's like, I'm not in the streets while you bombing, dickhead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And if you say you're going to not bomb, then you're basically telling the Iranian officials that, hey, this coast is going to be clear for a little while so they can do whatever they need to do. So it's a very peculiar situation.
I just can't see a scenario where the regime is just like, oh, it's fine, you guys have it. Like, in what scenario would they give it up?
Well, again, enough of them just keep getting murked where people go, okay, if every time we meet up, all the officials get blown the fuck up, eventually officials start going, well, I don't want to be an official anymore. I don't want to get blown the fuck up.
Oh, you think that's okay?
This episode